What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Justice League and Star Wars video. So we're going to be talking a few things DCEU and Justice League, and then presenting some really cool stuff coming out of Star Wars overnight. So first of all, I was actually looking, I found an interesting post on Reddit where it was actually linking to some footage that our base god Zack Snyder actually posted on his birthday. And this was actually Aquaman talking what looks like to be someone in Atlantis. Now, presumably, this is the William Dafoe Volko, which was absolutely cut from the film, which was a real shame. And we also had on Instagram, we had a stuntman who was on Justice League, and he has actually posted a picture with him and the parademons, kind of the mocap parademons thing, and saying that, well, he worked on a scene where they had some really cool stuff with the Atlanteans fighting the parademons, which is similar to what we got in the movie. We had Mira and we had Aquaman together underwater in that bubble, which we're not going to be getting bubble dialogue, James Wan has confirmed. And what is weird is the fact that the Atlanteans were completely destroyed straight away, which I was like, hold on, what? Shouldn't these be like ultimate fight, like really strong soldiers like the Amazonians? But most of that was actually cut. A lot of the fight was cut from the movie, so that was a real shame there. We're also now getting rumours that we're not actually going to be getting a Zack Snyder cut, so I'm not really going to take any of these. We get the confirmation that we're going to be getting a Zack Snyder cut, and the confirmation that we aren't going to get it. I'm going to wait. I don't believe either of them. I think there is something in the works. I think they'll probably, Warner Brothers will see the money in it and actually kind of look into doing whatever they want, and maybe working on an ultimate cut later down the line. Now, what is weird as well is that Batman is up in the air, and we've had studio insiders actually mention that Jake Gyllenhaal is really excited about taking on the role of the Batman if Ben Affleck actually leaves, which, again, these rumours just will not die. And it will not die in the fact that Ben Affleck wants to leave or doesn't want to leave or whatever. And I wouldn't blame him for actually leaving the DCEU, because it's really not doing his star power that any good, really, being in a franchise which is just getting savaged by film critics, which is a real shame, because I really actually do like Batfleck. That is a real shame there. And, well, apparently, the kind of what they could do, they're bringing him in, and the rumour is that maybe they're going to add Flashpoint. We know Flash will be doing Flashpoint, and maybe this Flashpoint is going to retcon everything and make him actually younger, so they could make a younger version of him. Then you could have the different version of the Joker as well. So it's curious to see where they're going with this, and Flashpoint or may start before the Batman. So yeah, it's really weird as to what they're doing here, and it just seems like an absolute mess for Warner Brothers. But that's it for my Justice League and DCEU news. Now, next up, we've got Star Wars, and Star Wars is something which I haven't talked about in a while. Sorry guys, I've been focused on other stuff, but I've been trying to avoid a lot of the stuff here for Star Wars, but I had to read this really cool thing that we've had overnight, and it was actually a description of the first 10 minutes of Star Wars The Last Jedi. Now, a Mexican YouTuber has actually posted this and actually seen the first 10 minutes of Star Wars The Last Jedi, but we've got to wait quite a long time, really, until we want to see it. And, well, I can't help myself. So it's actually a description of approximately the first 10 to 13 minutes of the movie. So we actually had someone on Reddit who was able to translate this for us. Let's go ahead and read it. Since I assume most readers don't speak Spanish, I'll describe what the woman in the video says. She explained that the footage, approximately 10 to 13 minutes, shows a space battle and is mostly centered around Poe and BB-8, and how Poe is trying to destroy a gun inside of a big ship. She also says that Hux appeared in the scene, and there is a humorous bit with him which she claims felt like a Marvel movie. although she didn't describe the moment or specify why, and still said the humour throughout the scene was very funny. Then she mentioned that there's a new character who wasn't in the previous movies, whose life is threatened at one point in the footage shown, and that the movie intermediately makes you care about said character, most likely referring to Rose. She said that the destruction in the scene was massive and that the special effects were great, and at the end started talking about something else but stopped because she didn't want to spoil the rest of the scene. So it does look like there is actually a lot more going on in this scene as well, and there's stuff going on at the end. So this is quite similar to what we've seen in a lot of the trailers, and we've seen Poe and BB-8 fighting in space. We've also had as well a clip of Poe Dameron asking Princess Leia, or General Organa actually, as she is in these movies, to go and destroy something massive, which I think will start off with that, and then we'll see this huge fight. And I really do like the fact they're going to be starting off with a space battle, because most of these movies do actually start off with a space battle. And this new character they're talking is actually going to be Rose, who is someone who is absolutely starstruck by the whole of the Resistance, and as well as this, she is starstruck by Finn, who they will be going to get someone from Kanto, which is a brand new casino planet, and apparently they will be getting Benicio del Toro's character DJ from there, so they will be trying to find him and find out what is going on. And so that's going to be quite interesting. We've got them split. We've got most of the Resistance pretty much split with Luke and Rey, and then we've also got Finn and Rose, and then Poe Dameron as well. So it's looking interesting. Now, Hux was a character I really liked. I'm actually reading the Phasma book right now, and it's delving into his father and Phasma. So I highly recommend checking that out, that book. It's really, really good. Especially the audiobook on Audible. It's very good. And, well, what I really like is the fact that we're learning more about Hux. And, well, the problem is we've got comedy in this. So comedy, probably similar to Marvel. I think they're trying to put in a bit of comedy in this because the fans seem to absolutely love comedy. Most people seem to like the Guardians of the Galaxy, humour and things like that. So they want something which will probably be a meme, just like Kylo Ren destroying his computer console in Force Awakens. However, that is it for this video. Please do drop a like, please do subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.